Hi, I'm Paul Hubner. I'm the owner of Baffin. I'll be talking to you about our Selkirk boot, which is rated to minus 94 Fahrenheit or minus 70 Celsius. So the Selkirk is a dual strap model. The lower strap actually holds the ankle so that you're not slipping around. And what's cool about it, you can see it kind of webs around so that one pull on this actually pulls the ankle in as well from both sides, and you get a nice tight fit. On top, you can bring that in, and the primary purpose of that is to make sure that if you want to put a snow pant over your boot, you can bring in the upper. Have lots of reflection here. We have our nylon, which is 1000D. We have full grain Timberwolf leathers, which are waterproof, supple, and they make sure that the bond between the top and the bottom is really secure. Another cool feature about the boot, not only do we have our regular snow cuff, but we have an internal gaiter that actually pops up, and you can put that around your snow pant when you get into deep snow, and you don't have to worry about how deep the snow is. You can just plow yourself right in there. One other feature, if you do want an external gaiter, you have a hook at the front, and that will allow you to clip into an external gaiter. Okay, this is part of our Epic series, and it has an extremely technical outsole. We have a number of lugs. We've got the square lugs through here, and they bite in deeper snow. We have, you can see these are angled. What they do is they release the snow as you step in so you don't get a big buildup. The separate pads here are actually our ice paw rubber, and that is a softer, more forgiving on ice rubber as opposed to the outside, which has the bite, and the inside pads actually help you when you're on the slick stuff. Again, we have arch supports built right into the sole. We have a EVA, but this is a special EVA in that it's flex tested to minus 50, as are all the components from our sole to our shell, so that you can remain flexible no matter what the temperature is. And that's really important because you can tend to split if you're very cold and you're not using a compound that is really made for it. In addition, for our negative 148, we have a couple of pieces that really work well. What this is a waffle insert, and underneath the footbed, underneath the liner of the 148, the waffle actually serves three purposes. It keeps another layer of insulation, traps a lot of air there. It provides cushioning because it's made of a very durable EVA, and then it provides a moisture reservoir. So while it's open, moisture can be trapped down below, and at the end of the day, even if you're on an expedition or you're doing something a little more extreme, you can knock it out and it holds the moisture away from the foot. Then under that, we have our reflective insole, and what that does, provides another layer of insulation right under the foot. And obviously, if you're standing, if you're not, that these are only used for things like ice fishing and extreme, but if you're a lift operator at a ski resort, for example, this really comes in useful and adds an additional layer of protection. Our Baffin liner system is pretty unique in that it has a multiple number of layers, and the whole idea behind it is that it's supposed to be a management system, not only a protection against the cold, but it manages the moisture. It has a number of layers. One is a wicking layer, and that's one of the most important things, which will take the moisture up and through the liner. It has open cell foam. It's extremely quick drying. It's very lightweight, and that foam actually, no matter what liner you have, goes right around your foot and holds the boot, as opposed to a very floppy, sloppy felt pack. These boots actually come in and grip your foot, so you can move around in a big boot, in a well-insulated boot, without feeling that you have something really clunky on your foot. It has a reflective layer that reflects heat inside, and it also has a mesh on the outside, and what that does is protects it. It gives it really good abrasion, so if you want to pull the liner out and dry it overnight and pop it back in, just air dry it, no problem. It remains durable. So if you're looking for a boot that basically does everything, it's a technically advanced boot that you can put in a ski binding and go with it, this is the boot for you. Thank you.